Hi, this is Nikki, and I'm here to share messages that I get from Spirit for all of us who are all on this journey to love and to reunite with our divine vibrational matches in this lifetime. And just as I was putting out these cards to do a read for today, I asked what's the main energy for today for this reading, and it is the Hermit. So if you follow my messages, then all of the messages are so interconnected, and they basically go from one to the next to the next. And yesterday's message was about, there was this sort of sadness energy. So we're all part of this collective energy, all part of a soul group, trying to, navigate through the energies to bring these spiritual connections into our physical reality. And the twin flame connection, basically is pretty indescribable, really. But I guess it's just, really about being able to sort of like sense what the other person is thinking, telepathy, sort of like moving through dimensions, bringing you that awareness that we are way more than our physical bodies, and having that sense of knowing what they're thinking, feeling, and all of those things that really do kind of challenge our perception of what we know about this world. So, and with that, that sends us into hermit mode, because we have to go deep within in order to really kind of work through what those experiences are and understand what that is. So if you look here, there is a key on the top, because your twin gives you that sacred key to open the door through into past lives, through into other dimensions, the dream space, basically gives you the key to unlock the treasure within. And we can only get to that process through being the hermit, So that's the energy for today, because yesterday it was quite a sad energy that we've gone through over the last few days. And again, that's a sort of a collective movement. So I know that I had emails and things from people to say yes, and comments on the video to say that's exactly how they were feeling as well. So I am going to share from the Art of Love Tarot to say, okay, what do we need to know that is happening with the twin flame collective energy at the moment? What do we need to know? What does the universe want to tell us to help us? So the message is this, the Three of Stars. Look at that. So the Three of Stars is about holding the vision, because you're creating this strong foundation. And it takes the third energy, right? You have your twin, and then the divine, or love, essentially. And that's where the magic is, to reach out through going into hermit mode, reaching out for that, the Trinity within. So the Three of Stars, this is the message. Illuminations and inspirations are flitting inward and outward, showing more avenues to explore and desires to satisfy. The Three of Stars declares that something you have put a great deal of time and energy into is about to manifest. Whether it's a project, a preparation, or a new business, this is an exciting period of expansion and growth. There is a desire to experiment with new and different approaches to life that will extend your skills and comfort zone. Trust that you will succeed at whatever you put your mind to, so be flexible and let the moment decide your response. So, expansion and growth, that's what often, that's basically what always happens as we go through and move through energies, collective energies. As we move through them, we always come out the other side, and it's always like that renewed growth. Always renewal, rebirth, transformation. Renewal, rebirth, transformation. It's like a constant cycle. So to go with this, I'm going to pull from Rumi to say, okay, what is the sacred honoring ritual that we need to do today to help us to go through, to move through those processes, to not get sort of stuck in the mire of what it can bring up emotionally. So let's have a look. And the message is this: beyond death there is life. And look at that, it's number 1, which is, like I was saying, rebirth and transformation. new beginnings, fresh starts, all of that comes after we have this sort of like quite heavy sadness, reflective energy. This is what always happens actually. So, footprints lead to the shore of the sea, and beyond that point, no trace remains. I am calling to you. Can you hear me? Listen. Within your heart, there I speak. My voice rings true. You are urged beyond what has been. The time has come, so lay it to rest now. This ending comes as grace to free you from all that you have known, for what you have known is now too small for your soul. Bear your uncertainty with equanimity. I am certain enough for both of us. Allow me to show you the light that you are, that burns within you, blazing angel of heavenly purity. I will unveil you to yourself, undressing your ego, casting aside its layers, as tender as a lover, with unwavering attention upon the sacred body of light. You shall know yourself in truth as pure beyond all experience, untainted and ever innocent, as a pure vessel, stripped bare, ready for the divine revelation, as light, as life, as love. And the honoring ritual is this. So place your hands on your heart and say the following aloud. Rumi, who loves me unconditionally, I call upon your loving grace. Please help me release what I no longer need, what is too small for my great light. Help me recognize the purity of my own being, so that I can more easily trust in the divine love which is calling to me, like an insistent lover, in every moment. I breathe in your compassionate grace now. Thank you, my beloved. And keeping your hands resting on your heart, at the center of your chest, simply breathe in and out, gently and easily. Focus on the feeling of your hands on your chest, and do this for as long as feels good for you. When you have finished, open your eyes, and you have finished your honoring ritual. So how perfect is that, like that cycle, just like I was saying, is that we go into, after this sort of sad or nostalgic energy has sort of like washed over us, we retreat and go within, we then release, we set our vision again, and then once we set the vision, we accept the light that comes with that. So we have nature spirit guidance. What is the guidance from nature spirit to help us? So let's have a little look. What is nature spirit saying? So nature spirit guidance is the trickster. And look at that, it is the fox. So I always say to use the fox spirit, because the fox spirit as an animal spirit will help you to come home, because the fox always finds his way home. So, and that's home to self, and that's home to your higher purpose. And when you do that actively every single day, first of all, you will see signs of foxes everywhere around you, just for them to say, yes, we're with you. But equally, it will help you know that whatever you're doing is putting you on your highest path, and then it allows you to relax a little bit. So things are not as they seem. Something that seems bad may in fact be good, and vice versa. Don't take everything at face value. Look beneath the surface. This card encourages you to try to find humor or gentle amusement in seemingly difficult situations. It also encourages you to have impressible fun, so step out of the mold. And the journey says, it may sound very strange, but the easiest way to activate the energy of this card is to howl like a coyote. If you can, it's even better to do it during the light of the full moon. This breaks up stagnant energy and brings in fresh vitality. So a good thing to do would be to go and find your tree, connect with the tree, connect with the fox spirit or coyote spirit, and howl, scream. A perfect way to shift up the energy. Or you've got drums, then do some drumming. But all of these are an amazing way to, like basically, or bells, if you've got your bells, singing bowls, anything like this to just break up that energy, because it's sort of like, like the mist hovers over the water and it forms that cloud. that's what happens with that sort of sad energy, if sort of like it collects around unless you do the work to clear it. So here we go. We're going to end this with messages of love to say, okay, what does the twin want to say to you? So it is this. It is this. So let us be a vessel for spirit to help guide us. And the message is, look, you can expect this is the second time that we got the card apology. So somebody is feeling very sorry for taking their pretty little time. So we have, you can expect the apology that you're looking for. And we also have, let's have a little look. It's time to play, just like this was saying, just like the trickster card. Good confirmation, repeating messages to say go and shift up the energy, go play, go sing, go dance. Look, and I was saying, ties in perfectly to the beginning of the reading where I was saying that past life connection, that these are the sacred keys. The connection is, the twin gives you the sacred keys for you to open the door to your past lives together. To, you know, basically the wonders of the universe, you know, the mystical, the magical, the inexplainable. So we're going to have one more. Just going to shuffle again and then see what it is. Okay, what is the last message that you want to give us? And it is, don't miss the red flags. And the red flags are, the reason why this has come out is because I'm hearing, the red is the sign of the root chakra, which is where you feel grounded. And when we sort of like go off into feeling anxious and worried and all of those things, it's because we have lost that connection with our root chakra, because the root chakra is grounded, and it's grounded into your higher spirit, your higher self. So when you're listening to your higher self, you know that everything is going to be okay, because we're always being looked after. And when we come off kilter, that's when our root chakra needs a little bit of work, i.e. going standing against the tree, connecting with nature, releasing energies that we no longer need, releasing all the anxieties or the worries or the fears, all of that, and to come into that space again of being trusting in our higher power. So that is the message for today. I really hope that helps. If you would like to have a healing, a reading, or a channeling, or to get any of my books to help you for you and your connection, then please do. All details are in the link below in the video. But in the meantime, I will be back tomorrow. So I hope you stay well, stay bright, and stay switched on to the light. See ya. Bye.